Hey guys, cup of fun back from the cupboard.
I am the brother Manny.
I'm the Marquess.
Spacey goes back from the void.
Best for last. And today we have something very special for you. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons! Now, me and Ashley have tried this before in the past on the Cup of Fun channel.
It was
But-
alright.
It was alright, but there was just the two of us going back and forth. Now we have roommates, we have a beautiful house to record in,
House.
and we're going to try again.
We've been working on this project for a while.
Yeah.
Had it planned. So hopefully everything turns out and it works out and we both enjoy doing this.
You can tell when the trailer comes out, you can see what color my hair is compared to then, how it's faded since.
Sad
With
reality.
that all being said, are you guys ready to play Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so today is a Saturday. We all somehow have the day off. Some magical coincidence.
Whoa.
Plot is the only reason we all have the day off.
Can't schedule him in. There's plot happening.
Oh yes, plot that day. So we decide we're all going to go to the large city about a half hour from here that I'm not going to say the name of. And just hang out, explore, there's some cool things. And we're going to do that. We go get a beautiful breakfast. It's hard to go get food for us. Because Ashlyn's allergic to everything. And Dimitri's a vegan. And Manny's just kind of picky.
I can have mushrooms.
And he can't have mushrooms also. Fungus, mold,
But we
stuff.
still love you.
But we love him. Which is a recurring theme, by the way. Me saying, but we love him when we talk about Manny.
It is.
We ended up going to a popular chain brunch restaurant. We all get a beautiful breakfast. Ashlyn, what'd you have?
I had the gluten-free bread with a traditional American breakfast because that's very hard to get allergy. Those are words.
Yeah, Manny, what's your go-to?
I was there the one time, so probably those blueberry lemon poppy seed crepes.
Oh,
Look pretty
They
good.
were so good.
I had some kind of avocado tostada thing.
For sure,
It
yeah.
was
That's
jackfruit.
tasty.
Jackfruit. That's what it was.
It did have
And
avocado.
I think I had the corned beef eggs Benedict. That's good stuff. But not relevant to the story. So, we all get brunch, bellies all full, ready to go. We step out and we just start kind of walking in a direction. It's one of those kind of days where we don't have a destination.
Destinations, who needs
It's
them?
just the journey.
We have Pokemon Go out.
Yeah, Pokemon Go's open. We're getting all the
all the
Pokestops.
stops.
All the portable chargers.
Yeah,
Oh, damn. I just wasted 5 balls. God damn it.
Manny has his backpack on, and it's just like wires everywhere.
Yeah.
Eventually, we find ourselves. We find an old game and hobby shop,
Yeah.
and that sounds like a place we'd all
Yeah,
enjoy.
let's do it. Let's explore that place.
Let's send it.
So we come into this game and hobby shop. We all funnel in. It's a small, dusty little place, little like side avenue,
I'm allergic to dust.
Sir Nate's.
similar to Sir Nate's. There are walls of bookshelves lining the back, and then there are shelves of like used games and some like random dice. Not like sets of dice, just like the bin full of dice that you can buy
Ooh.
individually.
Yes.
Yeah, the good stuff. There's a few figurines, minis, some Warhammer stuff, because there's always some Warhammer stuff.
Mhm.
It really is.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take my hands and shove it in the dice.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, just
I'm looking for all the purple ones.
There's a gentleman standing behind the desk who's just kind of watching us. He kind of waves a bit as we come in.
I say hello to him.
I nod.
Yeah, he's, hello back. If I can help you find anything, please just let me know.
I'm just massaging my hands in the dice.
Right, yeah, you,
All up in there.
it's a good feeling. It's
Yeah.
very therapeutic.
Mhm.
Really is.
So Andreas, I'm going to head back towards the back of the store. I'm going to start looking at books, because Andreas likes books.
I mean, don't we all?
I mean, don't we all? Yes, but I have enough dice.
That doesn't mean you have enough.
Yeah.
Same.
Always get more.
Having enough dice does not mean you have enough. How many Dungeons and Dragons players are dice addicts? I'm going to mute this computer.
Thank you.
Everybody.
It's like me with yarn. I can never stop buying yarn, even though I have boxes and
Dimitri
boxes.
has 3 boxes of yarn that I've found.
That you
That I
found.
found.
I was about to say, there's more than just 3.
Yeah, anyways. So I'm going to go to the back and start looking through books. And after a minute, I'm going to call over, hey guys, check this out.
I power walk.
Power walk over there.
I go over there. I like you and fun things.
Yeah.
So-
I'll extract my hands and follow.
Andreas, that's me, hi, is holding an old, kind of leathery looking tome like this. And on the cover, it says Dungeons and Dragons, blank blank edition. And where the edition would be, it's just kind of like crossed out.
Oh dear.
Wow, can I see that?
Yeah, I passed it over. It's a really old and dusty looking book. It's actually leather bound.
Ooh.
Not like, yeah.
Is this like a homebrew thing?
Is this like a special edition? I open it up.
As you open it, you feel this like sense, this tingle in your fingertips. And you open it,
Am
and
I
then
having a reaction?
by itself, it starts flipping through pages until it shows up on the character creation. You know, the 2 character sheets are always in the back of the book.
I go, oh geez, I've seen this in movies. Jumanji! And I like slowly back up.
Wait, we don't hear drums. We don't hear drums.
Not yet.
Everyone feels a kind of pull on themselves as we start being sucked in towards this book. Until eventually, Ashlyn first, because she's holding it, makes contact with the actual pages of the book and slowly gets pulled in.
A weird sensation.
I'm like clawing away from that like you see in the cartoons.
Followed by me, then Dimitri, and then Manny last in his futile attempt.
It was...
Is there screens?
I didn't even get to touch the dice.
The door slams, the book slams shut, and the game shop owner kind of comes around and like, huh? And all he sees is a single book on the floor. Huh. He just kind of picks up the book and puts it back on the shelf and goes back to his desk, a little confused.
Fucking millennials not putting stuff in things where
So
they should
messy.
be.
Where'd they go? Who was that?
So, after that, you guys' heads are kind of spinning. There's a bright light. You're kind of blinded for a moment. You smell this almost barbecue kind of smell in the air. And you hear birds chirping and talking distantly. And as you kind of start coming through, you start adjusting. You see, you're outside. And that talking is actually screaming.
Oh.
And that barbecue smell is houses and buildings around you on fire. It appears you're in some very old-looking village. Log cabins with thatch roofs. There's no road, it's like a path. There's a few carts, you see horses running off in the distance. And you also see these small green creatures. They kind of look like gremlins from the movie Gremlins. Green, these kind of sharp ears that come out and jut down. And there's a pleasant smell in the air, mixed with the barbecue. This kind of lemongrassy pear smell. It's weird. You guys kind of all get your bearings, kind of look around. You see people running, taking cover inside buildings, running up, other buildings are on fire. As these creatures are going through the city, running, grabbing things, knocking things over. Some of them are just running, some of them are riding what look like ugly, mangy dogs.
Ew.
There are bits of like fur missing, it's all patchy and they're all scabby and weird. Their eyes are huge and bulging, almost like a rat size, but a dog. And you look over and you're listening to some yelling, and you see a group of them on the dogs running off with like individuals tied up with rope being drugged behind them. One of those individuals is me.
Oh no!
Guys, help!
I'm gonna like look around for like anything I can grab.
Sure. There are tons of things around you.
Like a pitchfork or like a shovel or
Yeah,
something.
you could find some farm tools, kind of knocked to the road, discarded.
I'm gonna run to you and try to like.
I'm gonna like grab one and sprint towards you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I already ran. I didn't even grab anything. I just.
I'm running too. I'm running too.
So there is a bit of a head start, and as you guys start running, you realize that these creatures riding these dogs are faster than you sprinting.
I'm still trying.
The
You
creature's
just
on the dog?
Yeah, they're riding the dogs.
Okay.
There's a few around the village still being nasty, destructive forces, but also there are some coming out. There's me, and there are four other individuals wrapped up being tied. are
dear.
tied up, wrapped up in, drug on the ground, bouncing. Their faces are hitting like rocks and dirt. And
Are we still wearing our street clothes?
you're still wearing the clothing you were wearing, yes.
Okay.
And on your person, you have what you would have normally, which I talked to them before the game, and they have like their daily carry
Mhm.
on their person.
Good stuff.
I'm still going for it.
Yeah, I'm still going for
trying.
it until I can't go anymore.
I'm just gonna yell like, guys, it's not gonna happen. Being the voice of reason, why am I the voice of reason here?
I'm still trying.
I'm gonna slow down a bit.
I'm just gonna like grab Ashlyn.
I'm gonna slap him.
Let me attack roll against Manny, please.
The first roll.
This is exciting. The first roll.
Where's nice die? Here's some nice dice.
Yes. You have your little dice tray in front of you guys, yeah?
Oh man, that's not a good one. That's an 8, flat 8.
You kind of like awkwardly caress Mayonnaise on face. After you're running so much, you're kind of exhausted. You don't run. Guys, Ashlyn does
Like,
not run.
Push away from him.
Yeah, she had like a weak attempt at something. She kind of like just gives up.
Like half like in the back of her mind.
Yeah.
I just, it's you're not gonna get him. We need to think this out.
The goblins are slowly disappearing. Though there is a very defined path that they were taking. You're the several bodies being drugged behind them.
Mhm. Well, I hope he's okay.
No, we're not gonna give up on him.
Thanks
for
That's
concern.
not what's happening here. We just need to think this through.
Mhm.
Because first of all, what even the
Yeah.
frag nugget were those?
I know what
Frig
they are.
nugget. I mean, like I'm
Okay.
imagining we're all still freaking out
Yeah.
right now. Like 1 second we're in a shop, next thing you know we're in the middle of a burning town with little
True,
creepy
yeah.
things running around.
Mhm.
Special edition book.
Yeah, so how do you guys wish to proceed? You guys are a little bit out of the village. You can still see in the distance. It appears now villagers are out and about with buckets and wells trying to put out all the fires and damage control.
Well, people from the village were taken too, so our best bet is to go back, help them, and then get their help for this.
I don't know. I don't want Andreas to like be tortured or anything.
Andreas is always tortured.
Existence is pain.
Again, being the voice of reason here, I've had training in this. That's not just. I feel like that's gonna be said a lot.
Yeah.
I've had POW training. Our best bet is to get help. Because what are the three of us with nothing gonna do against those who had like knives and pokey sticks? Like we have nothing.
Yeah,
Like I have a multi-tool and a pocket knife.
that makes sense. I mean, I have house keys. I could do the thing where you
The claws.
You're the same size as them, Demi.
They are a little bit shorter than Dimitri. They may be on like 3 to 4 feet tall, varying from person to person.
Yeah.
Person.
Alright, well I guess we'll go help them.
Yeah.
Wearing our regular street clothes.
Yeah, you guys totally stand out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially Manny, that bright purple shirt.
Maybe they'll think I'm wrong.
You know, purple ink is extremely expensive in old times because
As that bread, which is also very expensive.
It's true.
I mean, I have
A graphic.
I have a screaming Deku from Boku no Hero.
What is an anime?
What is made up wood eats
Alright, so you guys intend to head back to the village.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as you head back, you see people, they're starting to get fires put out. Children are being evacuated, they're all being huddled into buildings. They're heading towards a building that has a large symbol on the front of it. It's kind of a large triangle with two smaller triangles coming down the bottom of it.
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah, triple Illuminati.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna head to the church. Is there a church looking building?
It appears church-esque, yes.
I will
Church,
go
town
towards
hall.
the church looking building.
As you guys continue walking, you see people on the side of the road, women crying, begging people to like, how's my son? Please help! There's a man on the side of the road. He's just digging a hole. He has a shovel and he's digging. There are confused children kind of looking around like, what's happening? Like little 1-2-year-olds, like toddlers.
I'll gather the children. I'm gonna gather the children.
Gather your children.
Gather the children.
I'm gonna look for
I know there's still
someone
children about.
of authority and ask how I can help.
I'm going to, if there's anyone with, buckets of water, I'm gonna try and help them.
You guys are all gonna split up. Okay.
Way to make things hard for Andres.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke, guys.
Okay.
I
Alright,
thought you
so
were gonna choose for order.
Yeah.
we're gonna start with Ashlyn, just because I'm just gonna go. Boop, boop.
Okay.
Even though the camera's inverted, so it looks the wrong way. Ashlyn's there, not over there. Camera was inverted, so my pointing was also not inverted. Anyways, so Ashlyn, you're just gonna gather up some children. Ashlyn has this weird thing with kids. Kids really like Ashlyn and Dimitri for some reason. Dimitri, because I think he's one of them. Okay, so yeah, you gather up some children.
Do I speak their language?
Yes, you
Okay.
understand them perfectly fine.
Okay. So I'll go. We're like, hey, you what? Here, come here. I'll take you to.
Have you seen my mommy? I can't
We'll
find
try
her.
our best to find her.
Okay.
Yeah, grab
She
it.
reaches up her hand for you.
Oh, and I gather multiple children.
Yeah, eventually you have this little small daycare of 5 children with you. You
They're
start-
all holding hands. Like ducks in a row.
and you start heading over to
The church.
the church. Yes, okay. Dimitri, you bucketing?
Bucketing.
You run over to them. You just kind of walk over.
I have hands. There you go.
They all kind of stop for a minute and look at you.
We look kind of strange.
Yeah, with your weird plastic glasses and.
I'm wearing short shorts too, by the way, which
Okay.
is really weird. at
Oh,
this
they're
setting.
gonna. Yeah.
You harlots, don't touch our children.
They look at you, but they care more about their village right now than this, and they just hand you a bucket and make room in the assembly line for you. So,
Awesome.
pass buckets down.
Buckets.
Just you're passing the buckets.
Mm.
6 buckets, yo. Manny, you are looking for a person of authority.
Who looks like authority, looks like they're directing people.
Roll me a perception check. As you're looking around. While you're rolling, we're gonna move on just to kill some dead time. We'll come back to you in a minute. Ashlyn. So
Yes.
you head over to the church with your wad of children as you come in. There's men in robes at the door, bringing people in, directing
I'll
them.
just pretend the shorts that I'm wearing are my damaged clothing.
It was all burned.
There are small tables set up that have some bread on them and some buckets of water. People are being led to a corner. There's an older woman with a pile of children. With a group of children kind of sitting on a carpet, they're doing crafts together, teaching them how to braid each other's hair. That's a craft. Just distracting them from the moment. And then there's a gentleman who comes in hello.
Hi.
Are you from around here?
I don't think so.
Right, well, children, thank you. It ushers the children over to the, we're very thankful. He does a gesture. He kind of traces the triangles in front of you and then touches your forehead. If there's anything you need, please, there's food and water. You need a rest.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna head over to the lady that's taking care of the kids and help take care of kids.
Oh yeah. They get very excited. She's there teaching them how to braid hair.
Mhm.
You have a lot of hair for them to
Oh
braid.
god.
Those girls are all over you. And some of the boys too, whatever. They don't care. Hair's hair. They're gonna braid it.
There's everywhere.
Cool, so Manny, back to you and your roll.
A 15.
15, alright. So looking around, you do see some individuals who stand out amongst others. You look over, you see Dimitri helping with the buckets, and there is a gentleman standing by the line, yelling orders, oh, over on this side, move the line this way, trying to help conduct this water splashing effort. And it seems they are making a dent, putting out fires.
Okay.
You do see a few gentlemen in robes helping usher people to the church and to other places away, move people out of buildings.
Okay.
You don't see any man in suit of armor sitting on a horse leading a
No.
charge though.
I kind of just walk over to some of the people who are ushering and getting people out of buildings, and I go, "How can I help?"
He points over to a building. There's 2 children in that building. One man already went in. He's been there for 5 minutes. We haven't seen him.
Okay, I'm gonna go to that building.
Okay. Are you saying it or doing it?
I'm doing it.
Okay. As you walk away, he kind of stops for a minute and looks over at you and realizes
Wait a minute.
that you're wearing a bright purple shirt. And I don't know what pants you're wearing. No pants. He's wearing shorts, but from this angle I can't see his pants. You're all naked. Alright. So, Dimitri, with your efforts, you help put out a house. And then the line kind of moves. It's like a line coming from the wall of the house with a bucket assembly line splashing buckets. And it kind of shifts over to another building. And you're making like a clockwise way around the village. Ashlyn, you're just raiding with kids. It's fun.
Kind of. I'm still thinking about you though.
Aw, you do care. Should you be wearing that shirt when we record this?
Hashtag please sponsor.
I don't think they sponsor people.
I don't think they'll mind.
Add us. Let us join you.
Anytime anyone's out of town, because there's a baby and blind spot and all that, we can go on. Manny, you are running into this building. It is burning. It's not horribly like, but like there are flames coming out of the top, and as you come in, it's full of smoke and.
So I immediately get low.
Yeah, get low some.
I'm trained for this.
Get low, get low, get
So
low.
I get low, and I grab my one portable charger because it has a flashlight, and I turn the flashlight on.
Okay.
Ooh, magic.
Roll me percentiles, please. You know what those are?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes
are
there's
weird.
2 sets of dice there. 42.
42, alright. That's your battery life.
On this one,
This one.
I have 3.
Okay, keep that in mind. Alright, so you run into the building, you have your flashlight. The smoke is obscuring the light a little bit, but staying low, you
Yeah.
are seeing.
I'm holding
Alright.
it like lower and away from my face, kind of out, and I just call out, having my shirt like, is anyone there? Can anyone hear me?
Help! Help! You hear calling 2 small children seem to be yelling from another room.
Can I see this room, or is it?
You
Two
can
smoke-
see a doorway in the distance, and smoke spilling out of it.
Okay.
It seems where the fire is originating
Okay,
from.
I'm gonna start moving towards that.
You start moving towards that, and as you get closer, you can see there is a beam has fallen, and there is a man wearing chainmail armor and laying underneath the beam, and there's 2 children on the other side of him. Their eyes are watering, they're coughing and choking, and they're like just desperately pulling on this man, and nothing's happening because they're children.
I'm gonna tell them, to kids, kids, cover your face with your shirt.
They do so. They
Okay. I'm gonna take my bag. It's fire retardant. God, I love military stuff. I'm gonna set it on my shoulder. I'm gonna kind of get under the beam, like protecting like my face and my shoulder, and just try to stand up.
Okay, I want you to roll me a strength check for this.
Ooh, Billy.
It's on an angle?
It's at an angle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a bow in the bottom. You want to tilt it so they can see it? There is a bow in the dice box. It was a gift for Ashlyn. It's cool, but also it makes angles in dice sometimes. Would you roll?
Would I add proficiency for this or just flat strength?
I think it's flat strength.
Flat strength?
Maybe you
That'd
can,
be-
I'll make an argument for athletics if you have the athletics skill.
I do have athletics. So that would be 14.
14. Okay, you struggle. You can't quite lift it, but you can move it up just a little bit.
I say, while I'm holding it, I kind of tell the kids, try to pull him now.
Okay, the kids are going to try to pull this man. Alright, between the two, they get him out a little bit. You can see him, he is horribly burned. Like, his torso looks fine, but go back to the legs. You can see, like, the clothing, the shirt underneath his chainmail is burnt through, and his skin is visible and red and blistery.
Okay, can the kids, I tell the kids, come through.
Yeah, they pull him up just enough that you can drop the...
Okay, drop him. I'm going to grab him.
I went to roll the die and I missed and it just went off the table. I didn't miss, I just threw it off the table instead of rolling it. Thank you, Ash.
So, this candle's gonna be hot. How do I want to approach this?
You do take 2 points of damage, of burn damage, as like this area, the warmth of that pillar and
It just-
strain of it.
yeah, okay.
A little spark happening.
I kind of like
You do have
tap
some
my
little
bag.
burns on your face and like...
I'm gonna tap my bag, make sure there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, oh god, this is gonna suck. Oh, here comes some more damage. I'm gonna grab him just under the arm and just pull him out like military.
Immediately you grab it, it's hot metal.
It's gonna suck, but
yeah, okay.
just pull him.
Alright, get him out, and eventually you do pull him out of the building. And the two children are kind of like grabbing his hands, trying to help, but they're really just not doing anything.
I'm gonna call for one of the men in the robe to take the children.
Yeah, okay. As you guys break the entrance break, you come through the doorway. I'm coughing. You're all black and dirty already and burnt.
So
There are holes in your shirt now where like sparks have come up and like burnt little holes.
yeah.
The man sees you and kind of like, oh! He runs over and takes the two children and he helps you. He tells the children to go over to the church and he grabs the other side and helps out. Takes his cloak and wraps it around his hands and just like.
At this point, I'm gonna like take my bag and I'm gonna kind of hook it around the armor.
Yeah.
Like around the thing to help lift. Because again, fire retardant.
Yeah, you drag him out to the center of town. A man immediately comes by and just dumps a bucket of water on him.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
He does appear to be unconscious.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull his armor off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start doing my TCCC.
Okay.
Tactical Casualty Combat Care.
Man, you are so set for Dungeons and
I
Dragons.
really am. Anyone need a medic?
You do take 2 points of damage.
From touching the metal?
Yeah, from pulling him, and your hands are a bit blistery. They're a bit red and poofy. No blisters have formed yet, but.
Kevin doesn't even know he has powers yet.
I know, right?
Ooh.
Here I am with this water, I
So,
guess.
I'm gonna go through, just start doing a quick assessment, like, okay, he has serious burns, I'm gonna listen for breath
The
sounds.
clergyman is helping you.
Okay. Going through, like, listening for breath sounds, checking his airways, making sure it's
Give me a
clear.
medicine check.
Am I proficient in this? I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure
I
you need medicine
am.
proficiency.
It's only a 7.
7. Your eyes are watering and full of smoke still, and stinging, and you can't do anything.
I kind of step off to the side.
Yeah, the clergyman thanks you, and then he just puts his hands together, kind of does a little prayer, and then puts his hands down on the gentleman. There's a little bit of a glow, and immediately, like, the red poofiness of, like, the fresh burns looks more like a burn from, like, 3 days ago. And, yeah, the man's still laying there unconscious, but he seems better now. And the clergyman asked you, can you help me carry him to the church?
Yes.
You each take him on his shoulder, and, yeah.
At this point, this man does not have his armor on. Armor was removed.
No, he's just wearing very spotty under a tunic.
Yeah.
Okay. You get him over, they take him to the church, you lay him in a pew. There you see Ashlyn, sitting in a circle of children.
Do I notice him walk in?
Yeah, you notice.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk through it. I've been like, oh, I gotta go. Gotta check on my friend.
Oh, what?
Oh, I gotta make sure everything's
There's
okay.
some like
I'm gonna-
flowers waiting in your hair, Rapunzel
Yeah.
style.
I'm gonna ask.
You're
the,
beautiful.
yeah, I'm gonna ask the clergyman if there's someone who can help me, cause like
Yeah, someone gives
I'm
you,
in pain.
gives you a little pat. You're good.
Okay. Oof.
I'm gonna push my way through to the various children. Like, oh,
Do I
Manny,
heal?
Manny.
Yeah, you heal them. Would you have 4 points of damage?
Yes.
Yeah, they healed you up to full.
Yeah, I'm gonna go, Manny?
Ashlyn.
They made sure you did see Manny drag this man out of the fire in your circle. And the next house in your rotation is that house that was on fire.
But have you seen Dead Maid?
He's helping putting out the houses.
I'm being a good boy.
The goodest of boys.
Alright, yeah. So eventually, after maybe a half hour passes or so, hour, fires are all out. Everyone's just kind of like sitting in the church, just, oh. They had a bad day at work and they just want to just sit there and sad. But unfortunately, now there's work to be done. There are things to be rebuilt and damages to assess. One of the clergymen comes up to you. He brings you all a bowl, each a little bowl of stew, a piece of bread.
Is there any tomatoes in this stew?
It looks like beef.
I'm gonna eat around the beef.
I'm gonna test it on my lip before I eat it.
You feel the tingle of an allergen.
I'm gonna hand it. Look at Ashlyn. Just eat the wheat.
I don't feel sick.
You also need some sustenance. I hand
You
her.
guys did just eat
I
brunch.
reach in my bag, and I hand her a Cliff Bar,
Okay.
the berry pomegranate one.
I like the berry pomegranate.
It's really good, yeah. But no, it's the only one in my bag she can eat.
Not sponsored.
Although,
Cliff Bar, if you want to sponsor us.
I will nibble on my Cliff Bar.
One of us goes outdoors sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's not me.
spoilers, it's me.
Alright, so you guys are all in. The clergyman, he thanks you all for your service, and he starts asking questions. So, you people don't seem from around here. Your attire is quite different.
I feel self-conscious suddenly.
What is that?
Wearing my short shorts.
Is that a holy symbol on your shirt?
Of sorts.
Oh, I see. He does a little thing like, also a woman of the cloth.
No, not really.
So what brought you to our small town?
We don't know.
1 second we were in a shop, and next second we were here, and my brother was dragged off by
Do I know that there's
whatever
Jiniki?
those were.
Yeah, you recognize them.
Do we all
Jiniki.
recognize?
You guys
Ashley
don't know
does.
what Jiniki are. I do though. I help invented them.
You have any offense,
So the Jiniki. I've heard of them. Know a few things about them. So.
Oh, look at you all prepared.
Could recognize that smell anywhere.
Well, that smell is them?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Please tell us everything you know about them. Please, if you could.
They like to steal things.
We've noticed.
I'm gonna pull out my little note
They
stuff.
tend to
and
live
just-
in caves and such, and they tend to go after really easy targets.
For the past week or so, they've been coming to our village and making a ruckus. This is by far the worst they've done.
They started the fires?
Yeah, I believe so.
I've not really ever dealt with any Jiniki who started fires before. They're usually pretty harmless and just steal things.
Odd. Yes, their attempts have been escalating throughout the past few weeks, taking a few things here and there, some shiny whatevers, until taking people, and now this.
Maybe they're in cahoots with some other creature.
They gotta be.
More intelligent one.
I'm going to ask about the town's defenses.
Town's defenses, a lot of them are gone. It's not the biggest town. We never really had a need for defense. A lot of them have been kidnapped by the Jiniki or are out currently searching for them.
Okay.
Which is why what happened here happened. We weren't prepared for this.
Okay. As a man of military, I know how to do defenses and set up a defense. So if I could grab a group of people, I can put up just something around the town just to help protect it.
Of course. Conrad! And a man comes over. He looks more like a construction worker, a manual laborer, than like someone in charge of something.
Okay.
Which is a weird way to word that. Anyways, he comes up to you. Yeah. This man can help you set up a defense if you want to get the other survivors around, and he can help you. He's military trained. Oh, hi, I'm Conrad.
Manny.
This big, bellowing, human fellow, big chest, big. He looks like he's a manual worker. He works for a living.
I shake his hand, introduce myself. Okay, let's get started.
Alright. He gathers a few other guys, kind of whistles and points, and 5 or 6 other men join you, and you guys make your way out of the church.
Okay. So first off, I ask, what are the main ways they come?
Okay, we're gonna let you do this off camera,
Okay.
because stealing the show, man. Stealing the show. No.
Sorry.
We're gonna go over to these lovely peoples. Well, Manny is led away by this Conrad fellow. You two are not alone in the church. The priest does another little prayer for you and says, if you need anything, please let us know. Thank you for your help today, Fido.
Oh yeah, no
Is
problem.
there anything else I can help with? I know how to cook food for large groups of people. You need help with that.
Maybe in a few hours that could be useful. We just kneeled, you see, stew. I'm sure they would love some help in the kitchens.
I don't know what I can do, but I'm here. Extra hand.
Just rest for now.
Okay.
Take a minute and then we can assess and start salvaging what we can.
That sounds good.
He prays once more and then walks away. Not prays, but looks like the holy thing.
Mm.
Blesses you and then walks away.
Okay, so we're in a church and there's pews.
Mm.
Is there like little sections with like books? You know, because some pews they have books.
Yeah, so you're saying, yeah, you can find some books.
Okay. I'm while I'm resting, I'm gonna take a look at those books.
Okay. They are religious tomes.
I'm still gonna read them.
Yeah, read up.
Yeah.
Read up, boy. Boyo.
Learn some sturf.
Learn some stuff. Well,
You know, get to know their religion, get to know their culture. Goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go continue to help take care of the various children
Yeah,
and try to
sure.
help like figure out parents and children and
Yeah.
where they, unlike the United States, where they go.
Parents and children and where they go. All right. Well, I think I'll call this an episode here. I want to keep this not horribly long because who wants to watch a 4-hour episode? You know.
I mean, it's neat.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're gonna call this episode 1, guys. Here it is. Thank you guys for watching. It really means a lot. Everyone here has their own YouTube channel. Manny, the brother Manny.
All one word.
All one word. I mean, everything on YouTube's all one word.
Yeah.
Dimitri here is Spacey Ghost. Ashlyn is the Bard's Kiss, and I'm the Cup of Fun. We do things together. So yeah. There's also on everyone's channel, there is a trailer for this Dungeons & Dragons. If you want to check it out, let us know whose trailer did the best trailering.
Vote on your phones now.
Text 77777 to 7777, and you'll summon a demon.
Yes.
She just had 6. Anyway, thank you for watching. It really means a lot. Leave us feedback. What do you think? What can we do to make it better? What will make it worse? This is fun. We're having fun. So please help us, help you, help the world. And until next time, have a great life.
Bye-bye.
Have a good time.